What is up, guys? It's Kenya back with another video. Today's video is going to be about growing up in 2022. I made a previous video on this topic, basically telling you to focus on yourself. But here's a part 2, a spin-off, because just for like the past couple of weeks, I have changed a few things in my routine because I had a moment of realization. I guess before I was like focusing on myself, and then everything, you get busy, life happens, it kind of takes you off track. So I decided to sit down and focus, refocus myself on what I actually had to focus on, and changed a couple things because some things were slipping. So I decided to share these things with you guys, and basically little things, little tips that can help you in your day-to-day. Okay, tip number 1. Stop comparing yourself to other people. When you compare yourself to other people, you're constantly devaluing yourself. You need to know your worth. You need to know what you have, and that what somebody else has, they probably earned that. Or even if they didn't, it has nothing to do with you. The only person that you should be focused on is yourself and what you can do to elevate yourself. So rather than seeing them as competition or seeing them as like the enemy, because they're not, they're doing what they have to do for themselves to be the best them. So you need to do the best to do right for you and be the best version of yourself. So stop comparing yourself. It's really honestly no point, because at the end of the day, you don't know how that person, for example, if you're comparing your body to somebody else's, if they paid for their body to look like that, and you're sitting there trying to fix yourself to look just like them, like, you never know their circumstances, and then you have different circumstances. All you can do is just work on yourself and being the best version of yourself, and then there's no need to compare to other people, because you're trying your best for you. That's all that matters. Tip number 2 is to be true to yourself. It's very important for you to be true to yourself. At the end of the day, you become more confident within yourself if you know that you're being true to you, and you're keeping your values at the top. Like, you have your boundaries set, you know what you want, and you're not letting anybody else get in the way of that, but you're still doing it in a well manner. You're not being rude about it, because everybody is trying to hustle and get their stuff together. But just be true to yourself. You don't want to have any regrets later or lose yourself in the process of pretending to be somebody else. Tip number 3 is different eating habits. So this is where I definitely slipped up in the last couple of months. I work out a lot. I work out at least 5 to 6 times a week. So sometimes I might eat unhealthy, but I took it overboard. I took it overboard, and then it became like the only thing that I knew, and I was just eating unhealthy. One, because it was convenient and it was easily accessible. And then I guess sometimes when I stress out, I stress eat. I bet it happens to a lot of people. That's just like my comfort food. That's what I do. But what I've done to change that, it's just like, so you might have goals in the gym, or you might have goals like personal body goals. So say I wanted to get thicker, and I would eat like a lot of bad foods. It's not even about the bad foods. Like, you have to consider what you're putting in your body, because it shows in your skin, in your hair, and overall how you feel comes from what you eat. I believe that is 90%. It's 90% the diet, and then like 10% the working out. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it, but I believe it's something like that. So eating, you have to first figure out why you're eating better, not just, I have to eat better. Because if you don't have a reason, if you don't have a purpose of eating better, you're just gonna go back to how you were eating before. Now, you have to really want to change up that diet. It might be a little bit more expensive, of course, because I don't know, they just make anything healthy is like 10 times more expensive than what the average food is. So especially if you went to McDonald's to get like a cheeseburger and it's $1, Of course, who's not gonna get the cheeseburger for $1? Especially if they're hungry, they just got off of work and they want something quick. They don't want to sit in the kitchen and cook because they're tired, they're exhausted from work. So number 4 is working out, that 10%. So working out is essential. You are stretching and working on your mobility. You're getting stronger. You look better. You feel better. And it's overall good for your health. You just have to find the reason behind why you're doing what you're doing to therefore level up. If you work out, you eat right, you be true to yourself, and you just stop comparing yourself, overall it's going to come together and you're just going to be like a whole new person. This is how you glow up. This is the way that you glow up. You put your energy that you're providing to everybody else on the outside, and you put it on your inside yourself, and you'll see the results. It's inevitable. You'll see the results. It might not happen overnight, but at least you're taking the little steps every day to try to be a different person. You're not doing the same things. You're trying to switch it up. You're trying to eat better. You're trying to work out. Even if you're not working out a lot during the week, at least you have to just find a way to incorporate it and build that habit before you can start going consistently. But honestly, it's all about finding that reason why. Why are you doing this? Because if you don't have a reason why, I'm telling you, you're just gonna go back right into the same bad habit. Tip number 5 is competing with yourself. So rather than competing with somebody else, because you don't know their lifestyle, you don't know how they were brought up, you don't know if they have a different advantage or you have an advantage. Just at the end of the day, we should all love each other and don't compare to other people, because if they want to do good for themselves, let them do good for themselves. The same way you want to do good for yourself and you want to feel good for yourself, let somebody else do that. Let that inspire you. So when I say compete with yourself, find little things that you do and just make them better. Enhance them, and you'll feel great about yourself. Or even just continue to maintain yourself. Continue to take time to give yourself self-care. Take time to meditate. Meditating is good because you're alone with yourself. And take time for yourself. Allow yourself that time instead of giving everybody else your energy or being upset about what somebody did. Just put the energy back into you and focus on building your finances, building up yourself, and just being the best version of you that you can be. And the only way to be the best version of you is if you continue to compete with yourself. I'm not saying it's always competitive and you accomplish one thing and then the next day you have to do something better. Rather than trying to keep up with everybody that's not you, keep up with yourself. And then if you want to excel in something that maybe you're not that great at, keep working harder. Practice makes perfect, and make that better. Okay, also to tie back in with the eating, right? I can insert a couple of pictures of certain foods that I have been trying to eat that have been a little bit healthier, because sometimes when you don't know what to eat, it's hard to stick to a diet as well. So I'm going to insert some pictures and show you guys what I usually eat, what I have been eating for the last 2 to 3 weeks. I've just been trying to take that time out for myself and cook. And I've felt a difference. You feel a difference in your body. You feel healthier. My skin has started to glow. Everything is it's moving swiftly, and you're gonna love the you're gonna love the journey. So okay guys, thank you for watching. That'll be the end of this video today. If you haven't, in the beginning of the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know any other videos that you guys would like to see. It was a pleasure, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.